Saturday everybody. Woke up to a diss track from Travis Ford. It was a horribly awful diss track. But I feel bad now about what's about to drop at 9 a.m. I know some of y'all that were on the stream last night, I mean, a lot of y'all, the stream did well, seen it already. So y'all know what's coming. And it's not just Travis Ford that gets dissed. Sharp gets roasted on there. Who else? A bunch of shots get fired. But, yeah. Sharp came to me. He can never get his own diss track. He's just forever going to be a subject of ridicule, getting clowned on songs by everybody for life. You know, him and Yuri, the two PP brothers, just like the paradigm of pathetic. Let's keep it a bundle. Chat, I don't know where the chat's at. But shouts to everybody, like, share, run it up. Here we go. Yeah, man, just want to start the day off hitting the gym, going crazy with it, you feel me? Nothing major. Run up them likes right quick, you feel me? Ask me anything. I'm trying to make this workout a little bit more entertaining for myself. So yeah, we talking about whatever, we roasting whoever, you feel me? Appreciate the love on all the songs. I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy. A few months ago, I don't know how many of y'all remember, but I had my own studio. I had a crazy studio. It was actually a huge warehouse in downtown LA, and I kind of like inherited it. It was like given to me. Basically what happened was I used to record all the way at the pop-up studio. Shouts to Big Rick, the pop-up studio. Originally there was another guy involved in that thing named Ralph Sinatra, who wound up being exposed for cheating on his wife with trans diseases, and he was, abusing women in Afghanistan. So, and not only that, but he had a bunch of there's a 50-year-old man that had different troll accounts. He still has troll accounts. And it's really, really pathetic, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, looks like me and my boy Josh about to go crazy. I ain't gonna say too much. But yeah, Ralph, this fool was sending a racist super chats or comments using the Lush World name on live streams. Like he made an Asian joke about China Mac and then tried to deny it. This is like a grown-ass man. So, he got removed from the pop-up for after trying to suck Kiki's dick. You feel me? Like, Kiki one day, woke up and saw fucking Ralph staring at him, and he almost beat his ass. Like, Ralph is a huge bitch, bro. You feel me? And then, so there's that. But really, with the pop-up studio, which is all the way in Santa Clarita, if you're from Los Angeles, y'all know how far away Santa Clarita is. Like, that's there's three reasons people go to Santa Clarita, right? One, to serve cocaine and get head from white bitches. Two, Magic Mountain. Three, Wayside. For those who don't know what Wayside is, it's the LA County Jail overflow. There's so many people that go to LA County Jail that there's literally not enough room to house them, so they send them this whole peripheral spot all the way out in Santa Clarita. It's called Wayside. So people know, pass my dead baby. I'm smoking my dead baby too. Ooh, it's crying. I'm crying because I'm smoking my dead baby. The fuck up. You think that shit offends me, bitch? I'm a rhinoceros. What you need to do is worry about Yuri. That dude's about to hit the self-check. He's about to hit the self-checkout line at Walmart. He's in that self-checkout line. And by the way, Yuri's contrived sadness to try to garner sympathy is the most transparent thing I've seen on the internet all fucking week. Let's keep it a bundle. That shit is fucking if y'all can't see through that, I got some beachside real estate in Wyoming I'm finna sell y'all. If you think that Yuri's sadness is genuine, and actually it's not about what you think it is. It's not like, oh, I'm sad because they made fun of my Abigail. No, he's sad because he's getting clowned, because he doesn't have viewers. All he cares about is going live, getting viewers and traction and all this dumbass shit, which really doesn't mean anything in the overall thing, the overall scope of things. I don't know what you talking about, but I see a motherfucker say, I seen you scared on video. Bitch, I popped outside with fucking 80 gang members out there, all trying to press, and just stood there cozy like a beach day. Like I could set up a beach chair and put my pinky up and sip some motherfucking tea. The fuck is you talking about, player? Your ass would be fucking having diarrhea on the ground. Don't even talk to me, stupid ass bitch. It was all love. It wasn't even on that type of timing. Y'all fools would be fucking scared. I was more on some like, damn, this shit is like a clusterfuck of a situation and overwhelming. That's more like what I was on. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I had to drive all the way to Santa Clarita, which is so far away from everything. And at the time, I lived in Pomona, which is the borderline of the SGV and the IE. So in order to get from Pomona to Los Angeles without traffic, it's like a 40-minute drive, easily 45. That's like bare minimum. That's if you in the diamond lane, like hitting 85, looking for fucking rollers the whole time. Like really, that's like an hour and 15-minute drive just to LA. And then from LA to Santa Clarita, basically, I was traveling damn near 4 hours a day just to go do the podcast. Now, what's crazy, beyond all that, I wound up not being able, it just was too much. I literally damn near drove 2 fucking cars into the ground. My Audi and my fucking Lexus. Almost drove both of those into the ground, put 20,000 miles on different cars and all this bullshit, to the point where I couldn't do that anymore. So I started, then I wound up moving, me and Germ moved into our new apartment over here, where we at right now, in LA. When I got to LA and started doing content in my crib, me and Confrontation did a couple podcasts. My boy Chris Grunge hits me up. Chris Grunge, if y'all don't know, is Burner's partner with the company Cookies. He doesn't own any of the weed shit, but he owns the clothing side of it. And he's Burner's exact partner. He's been around. If you from the Bay Area, you know who the fuck Grunge is, especially San Jose and all that shit. I've been around Grunge. Grunge is like, I call him Big Brother Grunge. Known him since 2001. Great dude. Was in a rap group called Thunderhut. Very, very successful guy. So I'm like, all right. Grunge hits me up. He's like, what the fuck are you doing podcasting out of your crib? I'm like, yeah, Gold Coin Clothing, exactly. YK. And I was like, I don't know, it was too hectic going all the way to that studio all the time. He's like, bro, my homeboy owns this warehouse in downtown LA, says he wants to build you a creative space. I'm like, great. Me and Confrontation, because that's who I'm grinding with at the time, we go over there. Within like a day, have a deal organized. First of all, the facility is huge. Then he's got a whole other spot at the Ritz. This kid is balling, you feel me? I'm like, all right, for sure. Winds up building me a set. I start doing my pod over there. Now, I love the place. We get a fucking mural of Draco the Ruler painted, all this shit. All of a sudden, then it's like, yo, the overhead here is kind of crazy. The original expectation was, don't even worry about money. Just build your shit out for the next year. And eventually, you know what I'm saying, we'll start talking about reimbursement and shit. I'm like, cool. This is like literally an angel investor. This is a dream situation. Shouts, we just hit 100 viewers. I appreciate y'all. For a little 7 a.m, workout, random, unsolicited stream. I'm gonna be going live a lot more, by the way. So if y'all enjoying it, continue to run it up, like, share, subscribe. Super chats for a super cat, you feel me? Smoking like Hoopa Snake. Come on, man, don't play with us, all right? So then with that being said, I'm gonna get into whatever questions y'all got, but I just wanna cook for a little bit first. So then, all of a sudden, I'm responsible for $12,000 a month overhead. And it's a huge warehouse, so I have to utilize the space. So I'm kind of by de facto thrust into the role now of event organizing, dealing with different promoters, all kinds of shit. Nothing that I really initially wanted to do or I signed up for. So I'm like, damn, that's doing 10 munch, players. That's doing 10 munch. I'm not fucking with that. So I'm like, all right, this sucks, but it is what it is. And that's when like it became a huge clusterfuck. Eventually, boom, studio shuts down. And I'm like, great. And I'm ass out. If you look, I hadn't done anything on my channel from like February until like a week ago. And here's the cold part about it. This 1 week, since I started making music with Kenny live on stream, which is something we had been talking about doing for a long fucking time, my channel has more momentum than it's had in over a year. My metrics are going crazy. For this little channel, we're getting our numbers back up, people fucking with it, the engagement, everything that I wanted to do before, like, is actually happening. So I'm, you know, by the grace of God, I'm dumbass juiced about all that shit. Now, it's just crazy that just like inadvertently, it started like a new, like I had not been musically inspired for a while. I'd been working for a lot of other artists doing songwriting, this and that. So I kept my pen sharp, but like I kind of had given up on the idea, the dream of me rapping. But it's like at the end of the day, whether people like it or not, that's what I do, and that's always what I'm gonna do and how I express myself. And I feel so much more fulfilled as a person, even if I'm just talking my shit. So I'm gonna continue to flesh that shit out. All of the music we've recorded, we'll like literally go on stream, we'll record the songs on stream, people choose the style and genre, we write it right there, cook up, fucking unmixed, drop that shit. And now it's all hitting DSPs too. Had offers from management, from major managers. I've had Whack hit me up talking about trying to help mentor me in certain ways. I've had different labels starting to hit me. I'm like super excited, bro. So I'm having to do what? I look like Travis Barker, but you know. So that's essentially what it is. And at the end of the day, I mean, to me, I make fucking great music. But whether or not you like it, that's totally cool. I know it's like a really outside the box niche, but there are people that like that shit. There's enough people that like that shit. You got a whole fucking I've been doing this forever. I know when it's working and when it's not. This shit is working for me. So I don't give a fuck. There's nothing that anybody could ever say to deter me from this path, and I'm dumbass excited. I've been rapping constantly, going crazy. My suspension has been very eye-opening, and on some real shit I did learn from it, because I know people like see that I've just been like, they think I've just been high, catting off, doing a bunch of shit. And honestly, I have done a great deal of reflecting on certain things that I was doing, like wrong mistakes that I was making, and just like, really it comes down to certain people-pleasing elements that are so deeply ingrained in my nature that I'm trying really hard to remove, because it's important for me to be a little bit more selfish. Because oftentimes when people are being helpful or giving or showing love to people, like I'm self-aware enough to know that there's like this veil of altruism is actually like concealing the true selfish nature and egotistical nature that I have. Because at the end of the day, am I really doing something to help you, or do I want you to always look at me like, damn, I'm the man? Like control my perception, control the perception of me. So right there, I have to take my own inventory and realize that's some bullshit. Yeah, free Lush. Lush is about to be back real soon. You feel me? I appreciate y'all. I can't say too much. Yeah, free Bot Mafia, free Lush, free Brick Baby, and wait, so what's the deal? Is the sheriff's page blanked? He gone? Yes, I still work for No Jumper. Ooh, honestly, this is like the closest thing to rehab that I need, just to like be actually active, be in shape, not act like a mark, you feel me? Be healthy. Like, cause there's nothing I could learn in rehab that I haven't already like There's nothing they're gonna tell me that I don't already know. I can manipulate the fuck out of any rehab I go to. There's no point sending me there. If I was at a point where I needed to detox, yeah, basketball diaries me. Lock me in a room, you feel me, and I'll fucking, but I'm not even strung out like that. I'm not. Oh yeah, you gotta run back the music stream aisle. We got a super chat. Oh well, $5 from Air Mattress 45. Big Uno. Yeah, you're lyrical and nice, but somebody like Mike Sherman is 10 times the better rapper than you, and people call him mid. Can't get mad. I fucks with Mike Sherman, so I don't know who the fuck calls Mike Sherman mid, but Mike Sherman is fire. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, but I do appreciate you saying, I know I'm lyrical, bitch. No. But yeah, no, Mike Sherman is hard. Oh, and by the way, that's another thing that's crazy. The narrative, let's just dispel this right now. And Wack knows it's not true too. The lie that Travis Ford told that said that I said Lena called the cops, there is so much idiocy surrounding that statement that makes no sense. And I'm frankly, I would say I'm disappointed that Wack even fell for it for a second. But Wack, there's so much bullshit in that whole situation. I can't fully blame him. I can't fully blame him for thinking that. Because there's like, the situation is shrouded in so much bullshit and so many lies. That shit is ridiculous, bro. Retarded. Absolutely retarded. And it just shows like, that's why I'm like, before I really wanted to help Travis Ford, and I still like, we're still cool and all, but like, I see why I can never, there's certain people that I just can't function with and I can't help. And there's been a lot of situations like that in my life. Like a lot of my like close homies, like my brother Smokey, for example, you feel me? Like, and others, my girls like this too, they're like, why the fuck do you adopt these stray dogs? Why do you allow these weird people to just be around you when they're not on your level in life? And that's like not $5 from Dot Focus. I appreciate you, brother. You feel me? I don't like, that shit is so crazy to me. You know what I mean? Like he's like, why do we have shouts to DJ Smokey? He's like, why do you allow these fucking lames to be around you, or these people that aren't on your level, or these people that are just completely dependent upon you for survival in multiple capacities? And how exactly are they enriching your life? What exactly are they doing to add to your existence in any positive capacity? They're not. So these people, aka the Travis Fords of the world, are now just being relegated to not being around me. Like, you've lost the opportunity to jug with me, to move with me, to get money with me. I'm following my instincts and just compartmentalizing those individuals. It doesn't mean that I don't like them. That doesn't mean that I don't have love for them or wish them well. Not the case whatsoever. But it does mean that I'm not moving with y'all no more. And don't ask me for favors. Don't ask me for help. Don't ask me for nada nunca. Homie, it's not going down like that. You feel me? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I got my granny's heart. I'll tell you this. My grandmothers were cold. My grandmothers were cold. You feel me? Yeah, they got big hearts, but they was cold. So, but yeah, in the no jumper lore sense of the word, I definitely got my granny's heart like Dizzle. And I'm way too cold. I'm way too sweet. I'm way too nice. Let's stop talking about them, bro. Just move. Oh, of course. I mean, while it's a topic and while it's being discussed, I mean, Travis Ford just dropped. I feel bad because I told him, Leo, let's do the distrack thing. I thought that bro could rap a little bit. I didn't know that, like, this is going to sound really mean when my song come out at 9. And I guess me and shit. I don't know, player. It's going to be really, really bad for him. Like, just because I'm so much of a better rapper. I thought that him being like, you know, this black gang member that supposedly signed to death row from South Central, he would have some raps. But bro is fucking dookie water. He a butt smoothie. You feel me? You know, like when Ice Spice says poopy, that's how he raps. He raps poopy. I should fucking have a diss track to my teeth is hilarious. I'm definitely down to do. I want to do an ex-girlfriend diss track. Focus on the gym more, less on the drama. I'm literally at the gym, brother. You feel me? I'm literally at the gym, so I can't really like focus on the gym more than being at the gym. But yeah, honestly, when I get up in the morning, Germ is like, I'm not gonna say she's not a morning person, but she's very like, okay, this is the plan for the day. We're doing this, this, and that. So if I get up in the morning, I have to have a plan, or else she's gonna start harassing me. So in a good way, So I just had to make sure, like, fuck it, let me get up, go to the gym, so I'm in motion, so my broad's not tripping on me, straight up. But it's actually, it does feel good. I was drinking yesterday. I'm not drinking or doing no drugs today, so I could have a really clear mind state when I go back to no jumper. You feel me? Like, hey, this is like, it's crazy. Looking at the metrics, my channel got more motion now than it did the whole time I was over there. It got more motion than when I was doing big interviews over there at the pop-up, when we interviewed Lefty Gunplay and Rowdy Rax and fucking, we brought Raider over there, all that shit. When we did Crip Mac, like, this is the most motion I've had since we did the original Crip Mac interview. And it's really, I can't say it's fully me doing it by myself, but it kind of is. It's me and a few other people, and we're building it with my vision, and we're all putting our visions together. Really shouts to the homie Kenny Malice. Shouts to Kenny Malice for, like, really it was his idea to do the whole Black Boy Max style streams and us cooking up on stream. I think House Phone did a few streams like that too at some point, but the way we're doing it and building it out and taking it really seriously, and we got other people coming through. We're doing one with Disaster pretty soon. We got Lil Weirdo coming up this weekend from San Diego to cook up with us. We're gonna continue to bring it to No Jumper. I'm not gonna lie, it was absolutely devastating. And I know that Adam did it as like a gut punch to me, that on Friday, when they did the music stream with my producer and my concept, I was left out because I'm on suspension, deservedly so. But that Ralphie the Plug, Desto Dub, Almighty Suspect, Adam 22 song produced by Kenny called Free Lush, which is kind of like the silver lining is the fact that it's called Free Lush. Like, I gotta respect it to that degree, but that shit hurted because I wanted to be there. But this Friday, I think we're gonna run it back, and it'll be crazy. $5 for Air Mattress, 45. I appreciate y'all. Like, I didn't even know it was gonna be live right now. I went live, ran up 15 bucks on the treadmill. Hey, that's lit. Art Morales said, Lush, you're not nice or kind. You're just the little homie in your friend group, so you gotta play your role. I was there 25 years ago. In my friend group? Absolutely not. Like, as far as at No Jumper, that might be a different story, but that's not my friend group by any means. You feel me? Like, and even then, I feel like right now, shit, let's keep it as, like, look at it like this. I was on the No Jumper show 116 or 17 episodes in a row. I don't even think Adam has been on the No Jumper show that many consecutive episodes. I did not miss a Tuesday or a Thursday in over a year. That shit right there, I mean, there's obviously, people recognize my value. I'm there for a motherfucking reason. They're not just giving away paychecks to that motherfucker. In fact, it's a very competitive environment. I mean, I think I'm one of the most important and valuable components over there. If I wasn't, my dumbass actions would have got me fucking stripped a long time ago. So yeah, there's that. But definitely not in my friend group, shit, the immediate people I hang out with, I'm older than most of them. And most of them kind of, I don't want to say look up to me, but they like fuck with me for shit like that. And my A1 day ones, yeah, we still chop it up all the time. But the way, like, a lot of people perceive me on here as very different from reality. You dig? Yeah, I low-key am like the no jumper homecoming king if we're keeping it a bundle. But I just love the fact that I'm so juiced that my channel got motion again. Like, to y'all it might not be much, but me just being able to go live and just rack up over 100 viewers unannounced in the morning, 7 in the morning, hitting the gym, that feels fucking good. Like, I really appreciate y'all. I really, really do. So, you feel me? What am I famous for? I'm famous for being like the most pivotal figure in West Coast battle rap history, not only as a lyricist, but as an organizer and cultural curator. I've written songs for some of the biggest artists in the industry. I've performed at some of the biggest stages in the world, hosted battles in 5 fucking continents, racked up over 1 billion views, built multiple channels up to 100K plus subs. Shit, that's what the fuck I'm famous for. You feel me? I'm famous for knocking my bong over. Stupid. I've been viral more times than virality exists. I definitely would like to here's the thing. People talk about do more battle rap content. People talk about, oh, bring back the old no jumper, bring back the spirit of the original no jumper. When motherfuckers were we're interviewing up and coming artists. And then I do that, and the shit won't get 5,000 views. And it'll be with like a big artist, or not a big artist, but a dope artist that deserves attention. Like that Delivery Boys interview I just did. I'm not mad about it, I love it, but that shit deserved like 40,000 more views than it got. And I know eventually, when those dudes blow up, which they inevitably will, people gonna spit the block on it. You feel me? So, we definitely, Maxie Mel said, we want to see more of you in Germ. Definitely trying to incorporate Germ more. She's not super big in the whole content shit, and I'm not trying to be like Yuri and force my girl into it and then like deteriorate our relationship as a result. Although my girl's actually a talented artist and interesting person, unlike FBR. So Germ would be a lot better to watch, obviously, but that's really up to her. But we do have a video dropping tonight for our joint. We have a mic drop shot by C Nice and 400 Specs for our Kenny Malice produced banger, Memphis 2002, that we wrote for Project Pat show we got coming up. And it went crazy. The visual is super funny, little mic drop visual. We have Germ's album, Shadow Work, finally drops tonight at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on all DSPs. Produced by Benji Row 626. It's a fucking masterpiece. I love the record. She really bared her soul on there, and it's a dope album because it's really talking about overcoming addiction from the perspective of like not too many women in rap talk about such lofty subjects and show their ass. They show their ass, but they don't show their ass. Like they're not able to be vulnerable and speak from the soul. And you know, Germ, she hasn't done drugs in a fat minute. She's been sober since New Year's. You know, she's been trying to pull me up out the muck and the mire. So shouts to Germ for bettering her life. She did the shadow work, and that is what her album is about. So I encourage everybody, particularly those that are going through issues like that, log in and the whole thing slap. NG Rowe, one of the best producers in LA, going crazy. Long live Bishop Gante, bro. That was a tough one. The homie Bishop passed away. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye, and it's always heartbreaking when you don't get to say goodbye to your good people before they pass. That was a tough one. I ain't gonna lie. Long live Bishop, man. We always, you know, like there are times where we had a strained relationship, but there's always respect. There's always respect. And I love Bishop, and I wish his family well. Wish there was more that I could have done, you know. And I would encourage everybody to get motherfucking colonoscopies. I'm scared to do one myself. Bishop inspired me to put a camera up my booty hole to see what the fuck is going on. Hassad Aziz with a $5 super chat. Lush is the homecoming king. And Flacco is a thick, homecoming Liberian queen. Had him the perv PE teacher, and Sus and Still Dodson, according to the Saw Disease. Then we got Alec956 with $5. Lush, get that zombie juice interview locked in. Get redemption for that shit. Sharp tried calling an interview. Oh yeah, I should. Fuck you. You're right. Eric the Architect would be good too. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I'm Sharp attempting to have like hip hop conversations is one of the funniest thing ever. Like, so did you think that he was gonna cut a new record, Church? Hey, Flatbush Zombies, what was in New York? What was in underground like in Brooklyn, Church? Because like it's just so. It's like it's like Mr. Rogers interviewing Rob Zombie. Actually, Mr. Rogers interviewing Rob Zombie would be a lot harder. Like, I actually respect that a lot more. It'd be like, I can't even make an accurate comparison just of the idea of Sharp like being this cool guy on a hip hop platform. Like, bro, just stick to being a pathetic fucking begging ass 2-bit pimp sitting at the diner, eating a bowl of chili to stay warm, staring at your basehead prostitute that got molested when she was younger, that you're preying off of her insecurities, and you're just making sure that she doesn't get snatched up by another pimp, because God knows she hates the position she's in, having to fucking fork over her hard-earned money to a greasy piece of shit like you. $10 for Air Mattress 45. Last one, you can shoot as many messages you want, brother. I appreciate it, especially when it come with a dollar sign. My boy Air Mattress 45 said, last message, I'm gonna let you go. Why don't you glaze Drake more? He's my favorite artist. I'm a real hip hop fan, talking Jizza, Mobb Deep. And I read the Source magazine. You worked with Drake and you're his friend. This is true. I worked with Drake. Drake is a friend. And I showed Drake plenty of love, but why would I need to glaze somebody that's so commonly glazed? I am not afraid of greatness. I'm not afraid of recognizing greatness. Drake embodies and personifies a lot of greatness and has done some amazing shit in his career. Once an artist gets to a point where everybody's already aware, it just doesn't have the same appeal to me. It doesn't feel the same. Like, there's no point. If Drake was being underappreciated, I would be pushing his line. But he don't need it. Everybody loved Drake already. What's the fucking point? Matter of fact, I'm more think we need to talk about Draco. Draco the ruler. That's who needs to be glazed. That's who needs more respect. Matter of fact, Drake, without even being prompted or asked, shot Draco, the very first unsigned, completely independent artist to ever get a Drake feature. No deal, major, minor, nothing. Was uploading on DistroKid, and Drake shot him a hook for the free ski whiskey. Let that tell you something right there. Does Drake have bars? Absolutely. Drake is an incredible writer. Like, even though he's like, look, everybody, if you knew who in the industry has had help with the writing, it would break y'all little hearts. Everybody has had help in some capacity. Drake can write his fucking ass off. It's not even a question. So yeah, I mean, that goes without saying, but there's no real need to quote unquote glaze him continually, especially when he's garnering the accolades and success that he is on his own. Yeah, shouts to the Shapeshifters. AWOL, that's the kind of shit like that. You start talking about the Shapeshifters, hieroglyphics, Cholo on Cinco, like, yeah, I'm gonna push the line for people that don't get enough shine, that deserve it. That's the type of shit that I'm on. I appreciate you, gang. You feel me? Like, shit, there's a dude called Mills the General from Toronto, RIP, who was hard as fuck. There's a dude, Northside Benji. There's a dude, Plaga. There's a lot of fools in Toronto that are fire as fuck that don't get the respect. I mean, Atmosphere are fucking legends, bro. Atmosphere is, first of all, I got a song with Atmosphere, which is crazy because they don't even do, Casper TNG is another one. When it comes to Lush is very respected in underground rap circles. Thank you, that's true. But Atmosphere is like the Playboy Cardi of underground hip hop. Actually, you got to think of like a more legacy act that's been around for way long. He's like the fucking Atmosphere is like Future for underground hip hop. Like, he's been, Slug and Ant have been at it for so long. created a huge empire with Rhymesayers and ENT, and just continually makes music that resonates with his core original fan base and young kids. The fact that you can still go to like that fool's in his late 40s, 50s, or whatever, and still has crowds of fucking teenagers at his shows is a testament to his brilliance. And I'll say the same thing about Immortal Technique, with the difference being Immortal Technique doesn't even release new music. He's still touring, getting 10 bands per show off the strength of his catalog from 20 plus years ago. And every year there's a bunch of new college kids entering dorm rooms that are entering their rebellious phase, and the first thing they go to is, what's that one song with the guy who winds up R-wording this bitch, and then it turns out that it's his mom? Oh yeah, Dance with the Devil, it's the craziest song ever. Who's the guy? Immortal Technique, boom! And then from there, you feel me? I want $60 million for each of my calloused hands, like the US government gave to the Taliban. Yeah, come on, bro. Y'all know what the fuck going on. I've seen a lot of oranges in the chat. How does it make you guys feel like to dick ride something that you're not a part of? Like, how does that, I don't give a fuck. That's cool. I'm all for fandom. I'm a huge fan. But how does it feel like, does those emojis make you feel like you're a gang member? When you put those emojis, is that like jumping off the porch? Did you get put on to fake immunity gang or something? So now you're dropping emoji. Like, do you understand what a fucking homosexual you are? Like, seriously. The defense rests. The defense rests. Is GTX officially dead? No, GTX is not dead, but it's definitely in the middle of a rebrand hiatus. There's a bunch of weird shit that happened with this latest battle event. That had nothing to do with GTX, but the whole thing that I was gonna put out on No Jumper, then these guys got super impatient about it and were trying to rush the release. If they would have kicked back, that shit would have been dropped on No Jumper by now. But instead, they wanted to do a rush release, and it's gonna get significantly less views. It's just, hey, that's on them. But I still host battle rap events all the time. I mainly work with like the Riot League, School of Hard Bars, local LA leagues, Westworlds that are doing good and actually like making an impact on a national scale. Those are my partners. I am wearing the same hoodie from yesterday as I go on the treadmill, correct? Absolutely. Yeah, fool. That shit is like, so I'll always be a part of, I got Cali Plug recently hollering at me trying to do some battle rap shit. I just hosted the Geechee Gotti vs. Active Compton vs. Watts rap battle at the Compton airport. So I'll do all that, you feel me, and continue to push my line in battle rap culture. But you feel me? Nah. Yeah, exactly. I would love to, we all miss Crip Mac. We all miss Crip Mac. We all miss Brick Baby. I actually had a good talk with Brick the other day. And, we got to talk about making sure that his music and his musical legacy gets preserved, and trying to come up with a plan with him and his family and myself and whatever interested parties are involved in making sure that his musical legacy and all the shit gets proper releases and all that. Because let's be honest, like, Brick Baby, like, as a rapper, is one of the most underrated of all time. Brick is the best rapper to ever be a No Jumper cast member by a significant margin. I don't have make any qualms about that. Like, I learned a lot. There's a lot of times I'd be in the studio with Brick, working on his shit, just fucking around, just, adding to the vibe and all that. And he really has a unique recording technique and ability and skill set, and just the way he uses his voice. That Not Enough song is like frighteningly good. And he got some unreleased bangers that are fucking crazy too. So I really want to make sure that Brick's music gets he's always been in these big situations with his music, but he never got to fully capitalize it and get the shine that he deserved, going back to when he first came out to ATL. He fucking with Longway and Thug, and he's like the primary member of MPA, right next to Longway. He's on a lot of those major records with Slime. And he did like such a fucking stellar performances on so many records, like No Games, Through With It. Like he's going crazy on all these different features. And then whatever transpires and falls out with the Thug situation, he doesn't fully ever get his chance to drop. And then a lot of his music is then left in limbo and doesn't hit DSPs because it was all, at the time, everything's dropping on Dat Piff. So like his catalog is scattered all over the place. There's different names. Sometimes he's MPA Shitro, sometimes he's Shitty, sometimes he's fucking, sometimes he becomes Brick Baby. I think he was Brick Baby Shitro at one point, and then he became Brick Baby, just as his whole moniker, where he dropped the Shitro. And then during the whole like Kid Ink phase of his career, he's more involved back the scene, but behind the scenes, and he's like pushing Kid Ink's line, and he's helping him with songwriting and creation, creative process and all that, but he's not actually getting any recognition for that. He's putting out his solo projects, which are doing well with like a very dedicated hipster contingent, people like me that were up on it, but most people had no clue about those tapes, and great records. Like in Six Drugs at one time kind of transcended and went a little viral on World Star, but also his his that whole The Son of a Brick Lady and the other one with the two bitches on the cover when he was fucking with Lil Debbie hella much and all that. Those tapes, they did cool, you feel me? But they didn't resonate the way they were supposed to, or like barely even glimpse at his potential. And then on the heels of that, when he's about to make a solo run, boom, gets locked up for several years. And then he comes back more in the No Jumper era. And after quickly readjusting to the sound, it took him only like a few months. That's something that Brick is really good about, is knowing what is contemporary and what shit sounds like right now. I've showed him records that I made, and he's like, nah. He's like, we don't do that anymore. The youngsters don't want to hear the like I used to do, like the Dog Pound Snoop Dogg type hooks. And that's because like naturally my age group is going to gravitate towards that, but it actually sounds really antiquated right now. And he kind of showed me that. So I learned that he's really good about like knowing the pockets, knowing the vibrations that people want to hear. Even when like he was talking about Kendrick and the whole Kendrick copying Draco debate, which by the way, I'm still making a documentary on No Jumper about that whole thing. And he was like, I think obviously, yeah, Kendrick was inspired by Draco, but it was way more. Kendrick is putting out his feelers into the universe. He's like with his shroom energy or whatever, his pineal gland, and he's feeling this is the energy, this is the vibration, this is what's this is what the people was moving the people and what people are resonating with. So I am going to tap into that frequency. And and everybody in LA raps like Draco right now. Everybody does. So he is so like tuned into things like that. That his new music is actually really fucking good. Really, really good. And everything he's done since he's been home. And then it sucks because before he could really catch a wave this last time, boom, once again, this time, federal RICO. So I really, Randy said, love the way you explain stuff, real great vocab, I appreciate you. No 7 a.m. fade today. I'm trying to, bro, it just got spunky. It's crazy. I have this big problem where I constantly, but yeah, I'm here to help Brick Baby. As should y'all. Put money on the homies' books. Like me, like I have this problem where I'll be doing super good and I can't help but self-sabotage. It's like I'll be doing good, and then it's 9 steps forward, 10 steps back is the story of my life. I'm trying not to do it again, but of all the new music that I've been dropping, let me know what your favorite song is. Are you a fan of Rico Reckless? Are you a fan of Tetsuo on Triz? Are you a fan of Light Skin? Are you a fan of Abigail? Are you a fan of White Brick Baby? Are you a fan of Germ Does All the Chores? Are you a fan of Ralph Sinatra Gets Top from a Tranny? We just dropped Hurricane Heather, and Evil Spirits just dropped Philly Drill. And in 45 minutes, we got We got Mafia Lush, aka Travis Ford's Cake. My response to his horrible diss track, which he just put out, is gonna be crazy. Yeah, dig. Damn. Layla's daddy said, Lush, bro, trying to get this DP over that Abby song. Bro, that's disgusting, and you're a better person than that. You're right, I am, but guess what? Sometimes the rabbit gotta pull out the strap his damn self. There's not a single person that I'm dissing that didn't get at me. This is like, I'm on my school shooter arc, taking out everybody. All the fools that fuck with me and talk shit. And why didn't I use my superpower this whole time? My superpower is I'm more intelligent and I'm more creative. So I can make things like records to craft people's demise. Because everybody want to talk shit and roast, and I let people get off so much shit and get more and more disrespectful till my threshold for accepting disrespect came so high, it just became accustomed to getting marked out. But not no mo. I'm fighting back, and if I'm gonna go out like a motherfucking salve. And I'm fucking talking shit. Anybody that disrespected me is getting what they got tenfold. Right back. So it's okay to diss my dead daughter, you feel me? It's okay to talk shit about my unborn, but when I talk shit back, it's not okay. Fools want to fucking make fun of me, talk shit about Lush, this and that. Lush is a bitch. T-Rail, Heather, fucking Smack, all them talking shit from us, but I can't pop my shit back. Fuck out of here. Anybody that says some shit, expect it back tenfold. Period. You feel me? I'll beat Yuri's motherfucking ass. That fool don't want it. All he wants to do is sue a player and then try to fucking do live streams dissing my fucking dead. You feel me? Nah, fuck you and fuck your dead, homie. Bro, I was in Antioch a week and a half ago. I got paid $500 just to fucking show up for 15 minutes at a dispensary. My face was all over the city on flyers. Motherfuckers knew where I was at. Could have pulled up. Yuri literally wants zero confrontation. He wants to sue me. He is suing me. So, no more Gante, don't worry, and you will see me back on No Jumper. Before this sentence is over, damn near, you're gonna see it. Oh no, I'll beat, but there's no circumstance where Yuri bests me in a physical confrontation. He would, like, the only way that Yuri will be able to beat me in a fight is if he shoots me from 40 feet away. If he has a button, he got a button, you feel me? That would be the only way. The only circumstance in which, you feel me, that's it. Yeah, the White Brick Baby song is going crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I'm very happy with that one. We gonna continue to push that. Nah, hey, you know what's funny? I let some lame get me on my square. I'm more on my square than ever before. I'm like, that shit's crazy. Yeah, you feel me? I did catch one from Sus. He knocked me out. He ain't knocked me out. He knocked me down, though. He knocked me down 3 times, as a matter of fact. 3 times. Sometimes you need that. Because if you Abigail on the wood all day, if you ain't got fucking punch for a while, if you ain't caught a fade for a while, especially if it's been some years, that becomes it becomes scary, fool. Like, oh shit, you forget what it feels like. And then when you get hit, you're like, it's not that big of a deal, you know? And then it makes you less afraid the next person you fight. Yeah, exactly. Just on the name of Luffy alone, because I'm such a cat lover, I'm a slider for Luffy. The fact that they bear macing a cat is absolutely despicable. Absolutely despicable. It's all content till what? It's all content till what? Y'all tell me. It's all content till, yeah. Sandwich the homegirl motherfuckers that can't use drugs. medicinal are mad because they don't know how to use them to advance, period. Exactly. No capillary. No capital. Hey, you see me? I've been on this motherfucking treadmill. It says that I've burnt 185 calories so far. 50 minutes. 2.2 speed. Should I turn the incline up? Let's turn the... Oh, shit. Let's turn the incline up, players. Let's turn the incline up. Ooh. Turn the incline up. Yeah. Shouts to the haystack. You know I fucks with Hayward. My partner's up there. No, hey, this just make me feel good and it's a good way. Shit. Earn $35 on a treadmill, player. Earn $35 on a treadmill, player. I ain't mad. 151 live viewers. It's Cinco de Mayo. Shouts to all my fibers. If you know, you know. Mafia Lush dropping in a half hour. Exactly, I burned off one of the beers. Yeah, it's literally, but it's more just like the gets your blood pumping. Me, woo, Kenny Malice, me and Lush 2017, Pierre and Cardi, we literally are, bro. Like, we're like, I can't even describe. We're like Dr. Dre and Eminem, fool. Like, we're Pierre and Cardi, fool. We're fucking ASAP and Clams Casino, fool. We're fucking Future and Metro. We're Thugger and Metro, bro. Like, we're Kodak and London on the track, bro. It's like, we don't miss together. It makes a lot of people very unhappy. We know Kenny is a bro. Kenny is one of the hardest producers. I'll put him against anybody right now. Whatever beat style, Kenny, you see him cook up on stream, he hard. He's stupid hard. No, they don't want to see you winning. They want to see you in a penitentiary. Girl, I need a little baby, you gonna listen. Girl, I don't wanna be the one you again. Come on, Oh, I forgot about SAS. I was talking about Dipset because Disaster just battled Uncasa. And we're thinking about all the different Dipset members. And where Uncasa ranked in the hierarchy because Diz has a whole scheme about Uncasa being the weakest in Dipset. And I forgot about the British fools. SAS, Streets All Salute. What the fuck? Oh, I appreciate Hurricane Heather Love. Yeah, I had to get on my Max B Big and Bell wave real quick with some fucking Detroit type blows. The most buzz balls I'm drinking, I have a problem with buzz balls, I'm not gonna lie. I have a problem with buzz balls. I'm trying not to. Even my girl's like, if you're gonna drink, just drink tequila, all that buzzball shit. That's all bad. Lush, are you Mafia or Southside? I'm fucking Southside, homie. What the fuck you thought? But guess what? You know what I'm not? Going to prison. So it really don't matter. I'm not going to prison. Ever. Ever. I don't need to. I don't do nothing wrong. You feel me? I'm 43 years old and I'm healthy. I don't do nothing illegal. How many, you've asked that multiple times. I don't know how many I can drink in a day. I want to say yesterday I had at least 3 or 4 of them and a fucking little bottle of the $13 bottle of the Calcidores to the Necular. But yeah. Hurricane, but you can call me Slurricane. You already know what the fuck it is, bro. Hey, like, share, subscribe, continue to run a player up. Appreciate all the super chats. We going crazy, bro. We talk about whatever y'all want. Got so much. I got constantly stories and just shit to get off my chest and current events and just so much to always talk about. I'm here for y'all, but I will never be Yuri and make my best friend the chat. That was a fatal mistake. Yuri had a girlfriend that loved him. He had a dog and a cat. The dog hates him. The bitch is cheating, getting knocked up by other dudes. Fucking, and he killed the cat. So let Yuri's failure be a cautionary tale. And let us all, that should be the new hashtag, even though this is like cursory, bare minimum survival skill things that everybody knows. Let's start with Be better than Yuri. Be better than Yuri. It's so easy to do. Literally, all you have to do is not be a piece of shit human being, and you can be better than Yuri. No, I have a very soft spot for animals. Like, people, it's like the cliche, people are like, oh, I fuck with animals more than people. No, you don't. I fuck with animals more than people. You don't even have a favorite animal. You don't even collect wombat stuffed animals. You don't care about marsupials. I am an animal lover and always have been, all right? I am a real animal lover. Hot Wheeler in the house. My dog. Me and Travis are cool. He's just fucking retarded. Like, me and Travis are cool. It's not like we're not cool. He's just makes very ill-fated decisions. Look, I see some of my same demons in Travis. He wants acceptance. He wants approval. He wants to help out, but he's not confident enough in himself to do what he needs, so he has to lean on all these other people. Then because he knows if the spotlight's on him, he might not have enough star power to carry. Like, the ball's in your hand, he's the type of dude, it's the final play of the game. The 4th down, 7 yards to go, 4th and goal, right? The ball's in his hands. He's the fucking starting running back. And instead of fucking trying to leap over the defense and hit that end zone, he's gonna hit a lateral. He'd be like, hey, fullback, you take the ball. Because he's afraid, he's not confident enough in his own abilities. He's not confident in his own nutsack, in his own manhood, as a fucking artist and as an entrepreneur. So he wants to lean on others. See, me, I had that same mistake, but I realized you put the ball in my hand and I'm scoring, bro. Them numbers are going on the board. And there's a while, like when I was sober, which was great and saved my life. But there was a time period where I was like scared to be great. I was scared about how I would affect people, and I forgot the art of war. And I allowed, like, the whole distrack thing would have gone so much differently. The AD situation, I was doing so much sucker shit, sending people the diss tracks before they came out. Is this okay? Is this gonna hurt your feelings? Being a scary Larry. But guess what? I'm back to a menace. I'm back to being just a little evil, because I tried so hard to be so good that the balance was offset and I became soft. No more. I'm going for a kill. I'm going for the score. If it's between me and you, it's gonna be you who dies. I win. I'm not taking more L's. I didn't get to where I'm at by being nice, by being soft. I thought I did, but no. It was the ruthless shit that I've done in my life that got me to where I am. It might be the kindness and my empathy in my heart might keep me alive, might ultimately be my redeemer when it's time to approach heaven's gates. But until then, I can't be soft, can't be no, what did Adrian Man from 3 Times Crazy say? Lifestyles we live, can't be no punk, can't be no fake. You feel me? So it is a balance. It is a balance, and I'm no longer gonna allow anybody to deter my vision, to deter my momentum, or to fucking side bust on me, or to get any clout off of me. No. That's outplay, boy. That's outplay, girl. That's Abigail. You feel me? That shit's OUT. So from now on, bro, you're seeing this is the me that got to where I'm at. I'm only gonna take things further. I was gonna say Führer for a second, but no, this is not a Hitler reference. Whew. Pomona is 25 minutes from East LA. Pomona might be a half hour from the actual outskirts, and plus I lived deep in Pomona, past Indian Hill and Holt. I was on like Holt and Ramona, which is technically the Montclair border. The Montclair, Chino, and Pomona, all right there. So from there, with absolutely no traffic, you can get to like the tip of East LA in maybe a half hour if you're lucky. But really, to actually get to the city, remember I'm a West Sider too. to the east side, you might as well just be driving over Arizona. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not even my destination. I fucks with the east side heavy. I love all my East Los Angeles, you feel me? But no, when I'm trooping, I'm going further west. So just to get to LA, Pomona is like a 1 hour drive. But to get to Santa Clarita, look up Pomona to Santa Clarita. And look up Pomona to Santa Clarita during traffic time. Like, whew, that shit is treacherous. Treacherous. Whew. That's true. Hey, Germ's not allowed to beat on me anymore, she knows. You know some of your head beat does fucking would turn up on your pops, don't lie. 42. Last time I checked, I'm at the gym downstairs with my girl upstairs cooking breakfast, and I'm being healthy and getting paid to stream. So I think that's a W Lush from where I'm standing. Shit, maybe you got a bunch of more. I don't know if you're like a high-powered stockbroker. You might be doing something way cooler than me. Matter of fact, if that's the case, thank you for watching, and I accept all forms of investment, including your bitch giving me a blowjob. You did. I'm just doing my Thug Bizzle player. I'm not the one holding messages for review, so I don't know if people are saying wild shit or not, but I keep saying messages held for review. Whew. I'm gonna move to Pomona in a whole other zona. Said sugar free. She also sugar free. Hey, I appreciate all the love, man. We're not playing in the slightest. We've been live for over an hour. I didn't even know what the fuck is going on. We just shy of 150 live viewers, 72 likes, $36 on the super chat. Let's run all those numbers up. If you feeling it, you feel me? If not, I appreciate y'all regardless. Please share this. Just know that I'm gonna constantly be giving y'all content. The Travis Ford disc drops in 25 minutes. His song was fucking horrible. And what else do I got going on? Oh yeah, tonight, the germ-free Lush One, Memphis 2002, produced by Kenny Malice, mic drop drops as well. Whew. Man, oh man. Today is not a burpees day. I might hit some burpees later, but I wanna, this is enough for me right now, just getting my blood pumping, an hour of cardio. I feel better already. Kenny getting paid in cigarettes and Gante. He don't do either one of those things. He is a big square, respectfully. Kenny's a good kid. He's nothing like me. Kenny is, if I was on Crystal right now, I'd be dying, fool. You were not supposed to go on the treadmill on Crystal. I don't know what y'all talking about. My heart would literally explode. Imagine being a fan of Sharp. Imagine there's a reason why these fools don't even want to respond to me, because I have so much crack for them. I'm smarter than all these guys. I'm more witty and more insightful and have lived a more interesting life. So let's look at Sharp. Sharp is a dude whose whole entire life is preying on the insecurities of women who got sexually abused. Sharp gets destroyed, by the way, in my new diss track. Because Travis Ford is too boring to dedicate a whole track to. So half of it is Sharp getting dissed too. Rich Trapper gets dissed as well. You feel me? Like, shit. Everybody catching these bars. Yeah, Sharp, literally, if you're a fan of preying on sexually abused women, Sharp might be your guy. And if that's your role model, I think your booty hole might have got fingered too. Everyone that's got fingered enjoys Sharp's content. Everyone that got unwillingly bukka'd. Everybody who got unwillingly touched, that's like your emotional support group, the Sharp chat. But he's not doing it in a healing way. He's just trying to prey off of your insecurities further. And hey, you think a P could borrow, could get some money so I can buy some more Bel Air church and pay my rent center bill? Come on, bro. Sharp is terrible with women. Like, I'll put my catalog of the bitches that I fucked and the bitches that I've been with in relationships next to Sharp's every day. Let's let the people vote. And these are women that loved me and actually fucked with me compared to women that hated him and he forced into fucking indentured servitude and prostitution. And let's compare, see who's better, who's more higher quality women. Let's run that. Yes, Sharp's channel is currently bigger than mine. And that's because he literally leveraged him crying about getting fired off of No Jumper into feigned success, which he has not been able to maintain. And his numbers dwindle as to his relevance. And there's no capacity outside of his channel where he has a chance to do anything. Because why? Because he's a 2-bit sex trafficker. Because he's the bottom of the barrel. He's not even like a real ism. He's an abuser. He's a piece of shit. And girls hate him. Girls hate him. What race has the wettest cat? You already know what race has the wettest cat, Blair. It's not even close. You tell me. You tell me who's got that wilder. I can tell you a top 5 list. All right? So what's realism? Well, realism are people that understand the ability to talk to women, to help them reach a common goal together. Women that are, I'm not trying to shame sex workers, women that are enterprising and want to utilize their assets to actually have a foundation in a business. They work with a dude that really got some game to bestow upon them, to put them in a better position, to make money, and to work and grind together. The complete opposite of the tools of manipulation and predatory nature of Sharp Rob's quote-unquote game. Yeah, we know who got the fucking wettest pussy, bro. Come on. We already know. All right? So, and anybody that has a hard time discerning this or would like to debate it, we could go back and forth for hours. And you will see. Or just keep going over there to the fucking victim club. All the Alright, with that being said, dropping in 20 minutes, the new joint, you feel me? We going crazy.